Now, everyone who wants to do a master's degree or any degree for that matter abroad does it with one objective: career growth. To put it simply, you do it for a job. Now, in recent months, there's been a lot spoken about how the job search has been difficult for students at US universities. But to understand why this is, you also have to know how the job search in the US works. There is no campus placement system there. Essentially, universities tell you that you're on your own in terms of finding a job. But what avenues do they give you? How can you secure a job on your own? And why does the university's help still matter despite there being no campus placements? I'm going to explain all of that in this video. So stay tuned. Alright, now in this video, I'm going to talk about the most common ways or popular ways in which master's students secure jobs. And I'm also going to talk about my own personal observations from my time at university, which was Dartmouth College. And also, I'm going to recount how thousands of students who've gone for master's programs through Gradvine have secured jobs in recent years. So this is well-informed information, as always, through our channel. Alright, the first most common way is through the university job portals. Let me explain how. Now, just like your Monster.com or your Naukri.com or any other job portal, universities in the US have their own internal job portals. These portals are exclusive for students of the university, and companies year after year put in job posts for specific graduates from specific programs in these portals. Now, here's one thing that is absolutely clear. Everyone who says the reputation of the university doesn't matter, all STEM designated programs get the same extension, so where you go doesn't matter at all, are completely wrong. The better the university you go to, the more number of postings you have from top tier companies. There is a hiring habit that is formed. Even though there is no system of campus placements, you have a tradition of companies hiring for specific positions from specific programs in universities. Therefore, this bit of information should further justify the fact that you have to go to an in-demand program at a well-reputed university, because the opportunity pool for you is going to be significantly bigger. If you go to an ordinary university for a degree that doesn't have much value, the number of postings coming through the most common way candidates secure jobs itself is lower. Therefore, the university job portals are a very popular way through which international students are securing jobs at this point in time. Just a fair word of caution though, it is still quite a challenge to secure a job despite the posting coming through. You'll have to send in your resumes and cover letters to hundreds and maybe even 1,000 jobs before you get interview calls from a few of these places. Also understand that most positions in the US require multiple rounds of interviews, and it's a rigorous process. However, you'll be doing yourself a favor by maximizing your opportunity. Sorry to interrupt this video, but I'm sure you'll like this interruption, because I'm here to tell you that we have a WhatsApp group for various programs, various intakes, various countries available, where you can post all your questions and I will be there to answer them, and the Gradvine team will be there on that group to answer all your questions. So use the links in the description to join in. Now you can continue with the video. Number 2 is on-campus events. Now, all of you would have heard of career fairs, and I'm going to tell you something that might dampen your spirits a little bit. Don't be too excited about career fairs, because career fairs really are just companies that have stalls with various representatives. You have a conversation with those representatives for maybe 30 seconds at max. You drop your resume, and in case there's an opening, they might reach out to you, which is quite far-fetched. When I went to my first career fair at Dartmouth, I was terribly disappointed because no one seemed interested in talking to me. In fact, I thought that securing a job could be next to impossible if this was the only avenue. That's the reason why I've named this section on-campus events. Now, apart from career fairs, you also have sessions where alumni come and interact with you on campus. While I was at Dartmouth, we had a concept called the Corporate Collaboration Council, the CCC. This was essentially Dartmouth alums who graduated from the program years ago, who are in senior positions at various companies, who have the power to recruit and influence. Therefore, you not only get networking tips and references from these people, sometimes you're offered jobs in their own companies. Of course, this is not available at all universities, but on-campus events with alumni are a powerful source, more powerful than just career fairs usually. Alright, reason number 3 and another very popular avenue for your job search is your university's alumni. Now, apart from simply messaging people on LinkedIn or writing emails, which is also important because you're likely to get a reply from an alum from your own university than a complete stranger, there are other ways in which alumni help out. Another example that I see from Dartmouth is emails from past graduates at various companies from the same program who write to the current program directors about vacancies in their own team. You'd be surprised to know that even though I graduated from Dartmouth back in 2015. Until now, there are emails that come to our personal email from various MEM grads talking about how there's an opening in their company and current MEM students or past graduates would be a great fit for this. And we can just simply send the resume and maybe there'll be a referral for an interview as well. Now, these are wonderfully powerful opportunities for you, which further vindicates the fact that you need to go to a good university with a strong alumni network and a program that fosters these strong relationships with their past students. If you go to programs like this, your job search is certainly enhanced. Now you see how, even though there are no campus placements, how career services in the US and how reputed universities enhance your prospects. This is exactly how. Number 4 is LinkedIn. Now LinkedIn has become increasingly popular in terms of the number of jobs people are securing through the platform. It is imperative that you start building your network using connections of the program that you're attending and the university that you're going to. You could also find people attending a similar program at different universities and start getting in touch with them. LinkedIn doesn't happen overnight. You might want to start posting regularly, start building your network, and engage with people who can enhance your career prospects. It is important that you build relationships with them and not simply start asking them for jobs, which takes me to point number 5, which is networking. So networking is a buzzword, but so few people understand what networking is all about. Networking is about building relationships. You shouldn't simply go about asking for jobs because this is not networking at all. You should be genuinely curious about what your colleagues and your seniors are doing, how they've got to a position in their careers, and try incorporating the same. Once you start engaging, seeking advice, and having deep and meaningful conversations with them over time, eventually they might refer you themselves, or even when you have an ask of them, they might take it seriously. You need to start having these conversations with people as soon as you get into the program. In fact, a lot of MBA programs make you start networking before you join the program itself for internships. That's how important relationship building is, and your networking skills will go a long way in terms of you securing a job. Typically, what I've also seen with students is students who have a strong connection base on LinkedIn, who've been posting content regularly and have been engaging with various stakeholders before the program itself, find the job search a little easier overall, and you should do that to enhance your prospects. Point number 6 is a little bit of gyan. You might be annoyed with me, but this holds true. It is important that you follow through on the skill set that you love and enhance the skills that you're strong in. A lot of students make the mistake of taking electives simply because they think it will secure them a job, even though they may not be really interested in the area or they don't have any past background in the same. Now, if you are a student applying to techno-managerial programs, for example, if you love marketing, back yourself in that area. Don't think that you have to take technical electives to be eligible for a job, because even though you might get shortlisted on the hard skills, through the multiple rounds of interviews, if your proficiency in the area is not there and you yourself are not convinced that you can contribute in a specific area, you will never clear that interview. I heard a very profound statement from one of the admissions committees and program directors about what it takes to secure a job, and then he simply said, do what makes your heart sing. And that is so true. Follow through what you're truly interested in. That's when you'll be good at your work, and that's when you'll secure a job. Now, I hope you found this content useful. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. Gradvine is your best friend throughout the application process, and we recommend programs that only ensure great job opportunities for you, because our success lies in you having a great career. So sign up for a free consultation call using the link in the description. Also, if you want advice from me and the rest of the Gradvine team for absolutely free, you can join our various WhatsApp communities, the links to which are in the description.